Hello students, welcome to class 4 for EVS lecture. In the previous class we have learnt about the working animals, the animals which gives us different kinds of food. Yes, how they are being working, how they are helping to us, and they also need help from us. Do they need help from us? So in this period we are going to learn about animals in captivity. What do you mean by captivity? Captivity means the animals who are being locked. They are not having any freedom of their own. They cannot move on their own. They cannot eat what they want to eat. So they have to follow everything what the others are going to tell you. Suppose if you are being locked in one room, and you have to do what your parents are going to tell you. The same thing. You will eat what they give you, you will study what they tell you, you will not go out to play. So that is called as captivity. You don't have your own freedom. You have to follow under someone else. Okay, so now there are so many animals who are living in captivity. For example, can you give me? Where do you find these animals in captivity that they are not having their own freedom? Where do you see these kinds of animals? That they are not too happy to stay there. They are safe there, but they are not happy also. Yes, we see many animals in the zoo who are being locked in the cage. Some domestic or pet animals whom we love to keep with us, but they are not having their own freedom. Do they have their own freedom to move around? If you are having a pet dog in your house, is that dog having his own freedom to move around? No. He is not having a freedom to move around. You give him shelter, food, everything. You love him, care for him, but the freedom of his is not there for him. Some of them have lovebirds, parrots, who are being kept in the cage inside the house. So they are also not free to fly. So these are some examples of animals in captivity. In circus, in previous days, in olden days, many animals were being used in the circus to make the circus more entertaining. So today we will see about animals in captivity. Okay? Can you see here some pictures? Tiger, monkey, gorilla, elephant. They are being in the cage and they are just looking outside. Now see here, some gorillas are in the cage and they are just waiting for someone to come and open it. And here there are some who are outside in the jungle and they are very happy to move around. So animals who live under human control or care are in captivity. Now these animals, if they are kept in the zoo, they are not having their freedom, but they get the shelter, they get the food on proper time, and also the care is taken in the zoo. Most children love to visit zoos where they get to see so many animals. Nowadays we cannot see all kinds of animals around us. So we go to zoo, we visit the zoo to see different kinds of animals. Do we visit zoo? so that we can see different kinds of animals which we have not seen. Zoos are meant to protect the animal species from starvation and from poachers and predators. Means what? If the animals are being kept in the zoo, they are starvation means they get the food on time. If they are in the jungle, they have to search for the food, and if they do not get the food, they have to starve. So in the zoo, they get the food on time and are safe from poachers. Poachers means the hunters who illegally hunt the animals for their use, for their skin, for their teeth. Yes, there are many hunters who hunt the animals for all these kinds of purposes. And the predators means what? We have done this word, predator. The other animals who are going to kill that small animal. So what is captivity? Animals who live under human control or care is known as captive. Some people who visit zoo do not treat the animals properly. Now we enjoy watching zoo animals, we enjoy to go to zoo, but some of them are there who do not treat the animals properly. Yes, some of the people or some of the children are there, they trouble the animals in the zoo, and because of that these animals feel very bad, because they are also sensitive like us, they also feel like us. If anyone teases you, if anyone says anything bad to you, or if anyone throws a stone at you, how do you feel? You feel very angry on that person? You feel very sad? In the same way, these animals also, if you will not treat them properly, they also feel very bad. Some people who visit zoos do not treat the animals properly. They tease the animals or throw food or stones at them to attract their attention. This not only disturbs them but can also hurt them. Now if you are going to throw the stones at them, they are going to get hurt. Or if you will give anything to eat, like we have seen some of the news that many of the animals are being dying because they are eating the plastics. When you go to zoo, you carry the wrappers, biscuits, wafers, and what do? You throw that wrappers there only which animals eat, and because of that some of the animals are also being dying because of the plastic. So you should not try to give any food to them. Just go and watch the animals, enjoy watching the animals. Don't try to attract their attention or disturb them. Now have you seen these kinds of plays? Has anyone seen these kinds of play? A sloth bear. A sloth bear means it is a bear which is native to India, which is almost found in India. So these bears, they were performing different types of street plays. A play on the road, they were dancing, doing some acts to earn the money for their Yes, has anyone seen this kind of plays on the street? This is called as kalandars, where the bears perform different kinds of play. In India, a tribe known as Kalandars traditionally earned money by making sloth bears to perform on streets. So these are the small bears and who perform the different acts on the street, and they also help their This dancing bears became entertainment for villagers and tourists. So these were the attraction for the villagers and the tourists who were coming and watching these games on the street. Due to the Wildlife Protection Act 1972, this practice was stopped. Nowadays this practice is being stopped because of the Wildlife Protection Act 1972. So you have to remember this. Wildlife Protection Act 1972. Now like bears also, there are some monkeys. There were some monkeys who were being forced, who were being trained to perform on the street, and that act was known as Madari, where the monkeys were wearing colorful dresses, they were dancing, they were trained to jump from the ring, burning ring also. So these acts were being done by the animals like bears, monkeys, and they were being trained to do all these things. And because of that, they have to suffer too much. Now circus. Everyone must have seen the circus. Yes, have you visited or have you seen the circus? What all things you see in the circus? There is a clown. There are different plays. Magician is there. Juggler is there. Yes, so there are different types of acts which are performed in the circus. But in the previous days, in the olden days, there were animals. The animals were also involved in the circus, like horses, elephants, lion. Wild animals were also there in the circus. They were being given training. They were being given training to perform the act in the circus. So can you see here, there is a horse, a tiger jumping from the burning ring, and see the elephants, the way they are sitting. So all these things are, the training is being taken for them, and they have to do the same thing which is being taught by their teachers or by their handlers who handle them, and also they have to obey the orders. So years ago, many wild animals were trained to perform in circus. Animals were kept in cages that were too small for them. Now in the circus, these animals were kept in too small cages, and sometimes they were not given food on proper time also. They were beaten because they were not doing the act properly, and if they do not obey their handlers or their teachers who are training them, they were beaten by their trainers. But nowadays, we are not saying, nowadays there are no animals in the circus. Have you seen the animals in the circus nowadays? No, because of this Act 1972, this has been stopped. Now the animals are not working in the circus. Yes? Animals were kept in cages that were too small for them and were sometimes starved or beaten and forced to obey their handlers. However, this practice has now been stopped. Caring for animals. As you want all the animals to work for you, you force them to work for you. but in the other way you have to care also for them. You should take care of them also. Now in the some of the animals like horse, camels, bullocks, ox, these animals are very useful to us. They carry the luggage, they carry the loads, they pull the heavy carts from one place to another. So you have to take care that the carts are not overloaded. If now you go to school every day, if your bag is too heavy, how do you feel? Yes, your back starts paining, your hand starts paining. Yes, if you walk for a long time, then your legs will start paining. Then your mother takes care of all that things. In the same way, these animals carry the loads, but you have to see that the loads are not overloaded, because of which the animals will suffer. Horses, camels and bullocks are used to pull heavy carts. Sometimes the carts are overloaded. Overloaded means many things are kept on them. Due to this, the animals suffer from dehydration, muscle pain, etc. Because of this, animals suffer. Dehydration means like loose motions, they will feel tired. Muscle pain means their legs will start paining, their back will start paining. They are also bitten to make them run fast. They are also bitten to make them run fast. If they are not running or if they are not walking properly, they are bitten by the people. So is this good? Do you feel this is good? No, it is not good. If they work for you, you also have to care for them. Animals also feel pain, hence we must be sensitive towards their needs and treat them with love and care. So as they are sensitive, they are also having heart like us. Yes, so you have to be sensitive towards their needs and take care of them. And suppose if you see any animal on the street, or if you feel that some animal is not feeling well, you can contact an animal welfare organization who takes care of the animals. So there are many animals on the streets, on the roadside, who are being starved, who are not getting food on time, who are not well. You can contact the welfare organization so that these people, they come and take care of the animals. If we see a sick animal, we must contact an animal welfare organization so that the animals can be treated or looked after. Now SPCA. What is that SPCA? It is a society for the prevention of cruelty to animals. You should know the long form of SPCA. A society for the prevention of cruelty to animals. Is a common name for non-profit animal welfare organizations around the world. So this is one organization which is working for the welfare of the animals. The SPCA is responsible for protecting and caring for animals, preventing cruelty to animals, and spreading awareness of animal care. In many rural communities where people do not have access to animal clinics, there is a problem of overpopulation of pets, stray animals and diseases. So, in the cities there are many veterinary doctors. Doctors who take care of the animals, they are called as veterinary doctors. But in rural places, these doctors are not available. And because of this, there are many difficulties in the animals in rural areas. Now this is which you have to practice. You are going to learn the keywords You are going to write it in your notebook. All the keywords, you should go through it, write it in your notebook, and you can WhatsApp me on my number. In the last period also I had given you questions. We have discussed the answers of that question. So write it, click a photo and send it to me on WhatsApp. Okay students, you have to keep on practicing, keep on writing the question answers in your own words, which will help you. And these are the keywords, difficult words. If you find more difficult words than this, you can add it. Okay? Is it clear to you? So, I have given you 30 keywords which you are going to learn and write. Okay, thank you children.